Hey guys, it's Dave. FIC have introed a new Pine Trail-based netbook called the SVE00. They've marketed it as a device that's designed for socializing and education. The system features Intel's Pine Trail platform with a 1.66 GHz Intel Atom processor, nothing too inspiring there. It's got a 10.1-inch 1024 by 600 display that's LED backlit. It comes up to 2 gigs of DDR2 memory at either 677 MHz or you can go to 800 MHz. And it has options on hard drive, 320 gig regular or a 32 gig solid state drive. So the specifications aren't too remarkable. But we believe that the price-wise, this will be a very, very affordable netbook as netbooks go. The system weighs about 1.2 kilograms and includes a 1.3 megapixel webcam, mic, 2 USB, VGA out, it's 4-in-1 memory card reader, Wi-Fi 802.11n, gigabit Ethernet, options for Bluetooth and WiMAX. It's also got ultra-size multi-touchpad and support for 2-finger gestures, which is handy. The keyboard is apparently spill-proof, 3-cell battery, and a choice between 3 OSs, Windows XP, Windows 7, or Linux. System is available in red or white, but pricing information hasn't been released just yet. I know the specifications are particularly interesting, but for those of you who do have an interest in these netbooks and looking to buy something ultra cheap, this is expected to be one of the cheapest, most affordable netbooks on the market. I know the specifications are very year and a half ago, but still, this is an interesting option for a lot of people out there, particularly in the education market, I suppose. NVIDIA have launched the new 300M series of mobile GPUs aimed specifically at the notebook market. 7 processors that were launched are going to cover the entire range of the marketplace from high performance, performance, and mainstream. These new products all have 40nm graphics chips with support for DirectX 10.1. The flagship processor is going to be the GTS 360M, and that's got 96 cores. 128-bit bus width and support for GDDR5 memory up to 2 GHz. Then you've got the GT335M, that's got 72 cores and support for up to 1 GHz of DDR3 memory. And below it is the GT330M and the GT325M. Now, the news I've been waiting for from Sony Europe is that they've updated their Vio Z series of ultra-portable, very powerful notebooks with Core i7 processors and quad configuration solid-state hard drives. They're performance machines, and they're going to come in 2 models, and they're apparently going to come out around March. The first model is the VPC-Z11Z9E and the VPC Z11X9E, not easy to remember. Anyway, they're going to come in 2.66 GHz and 2.4 GHz Core i7 configurations, and they're going to have the NVIDIA GeForce GT330M, and that's capable of operating at full speeds, or alternatively in a stamina mode, which is basically scale down performance to save battery life, which is something we've seen before in things like the MacBook Pro, for example. This basically might revert the processor to like an Intel built-in graphics chip. Also, they'll have the option of having 4 solid-state hard drives in configuration RAID 0, either 256 gigs or 128 gigs of storage, depending on the model. And basically, Sony estimates that they're going to be able to load data at 6.2 times faster than a regular 5,400 RPM notebook, which is pretty serious. Their 13.1-inch LED backlit displays are going to offer 16:9 aspect ratio. That's 1920 by 1080. There's a built-in DVD burner, HDMI, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, you're going to have an option for 6 gigs of RAM on the Z11Z9E and 4 gigs on the other model, the Z11X9E. Built-in ambient light sensor, 3G mobile broadband support, Wi-Fi N. Microsoft 64-bit version of Windows 7 Professional, weighs about 1.43 kilograms. Now, there was no information given about what we can expect in terms of battery life from this thing, given its serious power and all of these features that are built in. They certainly haven't said, or it hasn't been announced, that they're doing anything special in terms of the battery, like from what we've seen originally with the MacBook Pro, although we have seen notebooks recently, and some of them were announced at CES with Arendelle chips that are exceeding that 7-hour battery life, and they can do all sorts of elaborate things now to squeeze a little bit of performance out of it. But certainly in stamina mode, we've expected to see something reasonably competitive. Anyway, there's been no official announcement on pricing, or as I say, they do expect it to launch in March. and it's rumoured that they'll be about €1,900 starting out. But for these configurations, at this form factor and the weight, you factor in, I mean, this is, I've always said that Sony make a great notebook. Although, to be fair, I have a couple of friends who've had some really bad experiences with Sony in the past. But nevertheless, their premium end notebooks are always said that Vaio is a great build. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on these stories, and subscribe for more, and talk to you soon.